Hello, all my beautiful Cancer Vibe Tribers. Welcome to your 2024 annual overview. This is a brief forecast for all Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If you'd like to have a personal reading, please visit my website, royalmystic.com. I'll be more than happy to assist you once you schedule your appointment. And below, you'll see the ticker that's running along the bottom that's reminding you there is a beautiful event in Key West, our retreat for January 2024. There are a few positions available there, or a few vacancies. And so if you'd like to join that, you've got the information there at royalmystic.com. Thank you for all the likes and subscribes. This always helps the algorithm to select. If you comment on the video, that also helps. So thank you for all the people who comment. That helps drive the views for the video. The interest is what they're paying attention to. So, it's in the interest of interest. Let's see what the cards have to say. We've got the Four of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. This is where we're in a place where we need to let ourselves restore, recover, renew, regroup, and re energize. This Four of Swords can mean letting yourself fully recover from a minor illness or a minor surgery or medical thing that's going on. This is letting yourself recover from that and not trying to jump right back into the swing of things before you're ready. Self care is important, and this is telling you that your tank is running on empty here. So don't ignore it because the universe will get your attention if you do. Then we have the Seven of Pentacles. This is the energy of investing in the right things that allow you to have the abundance of the fruit on the vine here. This is very much in the place of ripening as we speak. So don't rush it, but take good care of it because it is paying off in the long run. Let's see what else we have. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine, pure white light, divine spirit. We have the Aries Emperor energy here. This is the masculine energy of the universe, and it is the energy of something fully formed and ready for action. So, this means something coming to full fruition, and it's a very solid energy of the masculine in the universe. This means something is already come into absolute actionable energy. You can step right into it. It is ready. So you've got to be ready because it's ready, right? So don't try to go into this with the energy of halfway because you're not going to be able to do what you want to do if you do it that way. So divine spirit, spirit guides, gods and goddesses, thank you so much for being present here to allow all Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising to have the information they seek. Whoops, to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for this divine guidance as always, and we welcome your blessed energy. Thank you so much, Divine. You are always welcome and very appreciated. So, Cancers, let's see what we've got. This is January. We're going to start it at the 1 o'clock position. February, March, April, May, June. I'm going to scoot that up. July, August, September, October, November, and December. We're already closing that year right there. Then we have our underlier, which is moving on. This is turning your back to what was and knowing that you've taken it as far as it can go. It doesn't mean that you're ending it prematurely. You have taken it to the point where it can stand on its own and you no longer have to make it your focus, and you get to step out into the new, starting a brand new energy here. So that is the energy of the year as you move forward with completion of old tasks and moving to new ones. So we love that energy. Let's see what our clarifiers have. We begin with the King of Cups. The King of Cups is your Cancer king. This means, again, we're talking about masculine energy. This can be you sitting in your power or someone who is authentically wanting your highest good, either telling you they very much care about you or they're in a place where they want to offer you an opportunity because they want to see you in your place of victory and to be able to achieve your heart's desires. So very nice start with this King of Cups. Let's see what else we have. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine, pure white light, divine spirit, spirit guides, gods, and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow all Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for this divine guidance as always, and we welcome this blessed energy. Thank you so much, Divine. You are always welcome and very appreciated. So, we're going to start off with January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, sorry, October, November, and December. I try to lay them down when they're not all haphazard, but they have their own energy. We have the Queen of Swords as your underlier in the clarifying deck, and this is the energy of success. This is being able to stand in your power and use your intellect as well as your charisma to get what you want here because you have the ability to do what you're asking. And they see that if you're in an interview or you have to have some kind of a speech where you have to do a presentation, this is the energy you want to see. This Queen of Swords is very solid. It is air sign energy and it is very much about the what's coming out of your mouth, being in the energy of speaking it. So, very, very nice. It just doesn't mean that you're being sassy. It means you're being knowledgeable. So, let's see what we've got for January's energy. Well, what a nice beginning. We have the Fool and the Page of Swords. So the Fool is the confirmation of your new start. The new cycle begins. The Fool closes the door to the past and doesn't really know enough to be worried about what's coming in because he's got that heart of innocence here. It's also not allowing him to take a bunch of baggage from the past. So it's a brand new adventure. And you've got the Informer coming in with this little Page of Swords. He is always there to deliver you the information you need in order for you to move forward. And it can come in from a myriad of ways. It can be something you overhear, it can be a direct conversation. Somebody could come and tell you what you need to know. And it can come in through a psychic download as well. It can come in your dreams. This is that kind of energy. So, very solid for January. That's the way you want to start your year. February is where you feel like it's not going fast enough and you want to try to make it speed up here, but you don't have to. It's already in the works. All you have to do is stay focused on which way you're going to approach it because you've got the Two of Rods, which is the energy of making a choice, and it's because you have options. All you have to remember is if you choose what's resonating in your heart and you don't go forward with somebody else's idea of what you should do, then you'll know you're not going to second guess yourself the whole way. Here's the little spoiler alert. Both of these rods end up very, very similar to where they start. They're parallel running, so they're not going to be far off in the end result. So you don't have to worry that there's a wrong decision. This is basically being able to make that choice without fear of making a wrong decision. But the reason I'm telling you to use your heart is so that you don't second guess yourself the whole daggone time. Now we have March's energy, the beautiful Queen of Wands with the Empress. The Queen of Wands energy is leadership. It's also fire sign energy. So it is solid energy of being ready for action, full of new ideas and inspiration. And so is this Empress. The Empress is the divine feminine, the creative source of all things in the universe. So you've got the beautiful energy of the muse of creation with your ability to take action. So if you're starting a new business or new job, this is what you want to see. And it can mean a higher position. So either ownership or in leadership position. So very solid in March there for that. The Queen of Wands and the Empress. Now, April, we've got the Four of Rods with the energy of the Five of Pentacles. Now, the Four of Rods means stability and good communication and solid foundation. It can be talking about work or relationships. And FYI, the old school meaning of this card is the marriage is in the cards. Now, it can mean you're actually getting married or you're shacking up. It can also mean that you're merging in the energy of the people that you work with, right? Or the new job that you're creating here. There you have waiting for that to solidify the Five of Pentacles again, just like this one here. So you're still in that place where you're waiting for it to show up. Whatever the other things are that you need for this to happen, you're waiting for it to all materialize because it's not available in the 3D yet. You're still fixated on it and focusing to bring it in from the quantum. So don't give up on it. It is forming as we speak. So it's just taking its sweet time because that's the way the universe works. It has its own timing. And oh, very nice. Oh, double very nice. Holy moly. So, my darling Cancer friends, this is the jackpot. This is bingo. The 10 of Cups and the Star card. So, the 10 of Cups is the beautiful energy of happily ever after, all things in alignment with peace, happiness, healing, harmony, joy, abundance, everything you can think of good. Plus, you've got the Sun card right on top of it. So, this is the big, big one. Whenever everybody gets these cards aligned, especially when they're clarifying each other, this is something special. So, you've got the Sun card, which is the happiest card in tarot, and it's like winning the lottery. It's about letting everything come to fruition because the universe has already planned whatever it has planted. It's going to make sure that it comes through in a bumper crop way. It's not going to be just a few little ripening on the vine. It's a big deal. So let that timing work because it's going to be worth the wait. That happens in May. And June's energy. Ooh, ooh, double trouble. Look at this. Fancy trouble, not bad trouble, good trouble. We have the Wheel of Fortune and the Star card in June. The Wheel of Fortune is where the karmic debts are released and the karmic holds are broken. All red lights turn green, all doors open, and you are literally being catapulted into your abundance. The Star card is your soul's desire being granted. It's also the energy of the Aquarius major arcana. So that's the Wheel of Fortune with a 10. You've got a 10 right next to it. And you've got the Star card, which is your soul's wish being told yes by the universe. So it looks like the wheel is really going to make some big moves for you guys. Love that. So get ready for summer because it's going to be a blockbuster. Now, that's June. In July, we have the burden lifted and the struggle over with the 10 of rods coming in. And then you've got the 5 of swords. Now, the 5 of swords is where you feel like there's still a burden or it's still like, oh God, I don't want to do that again. That was rough, right? This is battle fatigue. This is where you almost flinch at the thought of having to do it again. Don't worry. If you look really closely, right by my fingernail right there are 2 swords on the ground, and those 2 folks are just sitting there having a conversation. So the battle's over, and you've already won. You just don't know it yet. So don't try to go and, jump the gun and jump into something else. Be still and let yourself be told how this has benefited you because the universe is still on its way to tell you how to proceed. So don't go rushing off. Give yourself time to recover and stand the ground that you've gained. Now, we've got the energy of for that was July. August is the Judgment card and the 5 of rods. So the Judgment card is the energy of resurrection and restoration, something that you thought was off the table coming back. Now, it might be a challenge that you have to overcome to get to it, or you thought the challenge was bigger because the 5 of rods is a minor thing. This may be somebody just running their lip service on something and you're standing there saying, okay, you're going to have to get through me to do it. You're not having it by yourself either. You got somebody else working with you to help you get to the goal you want to get to. And this, by the way, is Archangel Gabriel. So it's not a negative message. It's just something you thought wasn't going to be possible. And you feel like you're in this standoff, right? Remember, fives, you got a 5 here, and 2 5s here. Those are the energy of change. So you're in that midst of that. So let it work itself out and don't try to force it. You've got help to do it. So don't worry. You're not in a bad place. It's a minor thing. And another 5. So this is the year of change for you, my Cancer friends. So this is where we're waiting. Both of these, you can tell what they are. There he's at the 7 of Pentacles, which we had at the beginning, which showed a tree with a fruit on it. Well, this one, he's a little more forlorn because he's still waiting for the harvest, right? He's like, oh, I just want this to ripen so I can go on and start this thing I'm trying to start. And then you're in the place of feeling like, well, maybe I should have done it different because it's not happening yet. Don't rush the universe. You see how you're facing something that's already been consumed. Those are empty. That's looking toward the past. These 2 cups are the new thing. You have to turn yourself toward the future and not try to create from this past place. Now, you might have a little bit of regret or some kind of remorse or guilt or even bereavement, but you don't want to set yourself up for trying to use that to move forward. Let yourself heal from that and move forward once you're able to move in a clear energy and knowing that you're going forward. Don't give up on going forward. And so that's September. September looks a little bit like there's, gonna be so you're gonna have to overcome some stuff in September. And October, we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. So, the Queen of Pentacles is financial abundance and financial security, stability in that energy. She's got money in hand. Then you've got the energy of the Eight of Pentacles, which means you're learning something new or mastering something that causes more abundance to come in. So, pay attention to what you're doing here because it will be to your benefit. It can be learning something new or being in a place where you're on the job training. It can be getting a certificate or certification for something. It doesn't have to be something official. You don't have to be getting a degree or anything like that. It just means getting it done in a place where you can really stand in your energy. And that's October. Here's November. Hello! Victory is knocking. We love the Six of Rods because that is the long fought battle. Remember when you were standing down here in that Five of Swords energy? Well, this is where you're now in the energy of being able to stand in your victory. You have come through the battle victorious. It is the sun in the background, and the beautiful laurel wreath says you are being like crowned victorious. And there's your Queen of Cups, and she's looking cautiously optimistic into the future, knowing that she's able to now literally put her heart out there and go forward. So that is your queen. You are the cups, my darlings. That is your Cancer queen. So let me get that in place and we'll see what December holds. All right. So we've got some clearing happening in December. The King of Swords, Archangel Michael energy with the 10 of Swords. So something that you've been feeling targeted or under attack or something that just doesn't seem like it's ending. You just keep getting bombarded with the negative energy. This is being lifted. So the end of the cycle of feeling targeted or bombarded with negative or toxic people, and the King of Swords, Archangel Michael, is here to help you get free of that and move forward into the life you choose into the next year. So you've got that beautiful energy to close out 2024. And we're always happy to see Archangel Michael because he's very helpful. I send you guys lots of love. You got lots of beautiful confirmations. Looks like summertime's going to be your big movement here. And you've got the ability to move forward and move in victory. So you've got lots of 10s out here. You got 1, 2, 3 right in a row. 1, 2, 3 in a row here, down here in the bottom. And then 1 up here. Those are all 10s. And it's a beautiful energy to let you move forward in your best possible life. If you will allow yourself to focus on it, you can have it. Many blessings to you, my friends. I'll see you soon. Namaste.